Hi everyone, welcome to MaryAnne's Mystic Mentions. I'm MaryAnne. Welcome to your daily sun sign love connection readings. Today we are on the beautiful featured sign of water sign element Scorpio. Hi Scorpios. Ooh, Scorpio. Okay, so you're our featured sign as I go around my zodiac wheel. This is the first half of the month of May readings. I do a separate reading every day for 2 sun signs, and then I pick the spiritually guided highlighted connection for you, Scorpio, right in front of you. So I never know who it is or what element it is. And the reasons are probably ones that you know more than I, though a lot of them are self-explanatory when I go into the discussions and I read the 3 major categories regarding this beautiful highlighted connection that you are destined, if you are not really already recognizing. And so that particular highlighted connection for you today, Scorpio, June 9th, 2021, happy birthday all Geminis, is Pisces. Wow, I just can't. Well, yesterday we had the Libra featured with the Capricorn, and I'm pretty sure Pisces was before that. But that's all good because we have a day in between. And forgive my speech because I'm sure I'll be stumbling over my words regularly with our wonderful Mercury retrograde season we're in. But you know what? What I want to say, I love this for you. I love Pisces for you. I love that you're both water signs. I love that you both have great emotional depth to you and feeling and psychic phenomenon kind of energy and abilities that a lot of other signs do not have. And I love how, you know, you historically were Mars ruled. Scorpio, and there's that fiery kind of, like, for a water sign, you have a lot of you know, you have a lot of passion, you have a lot of determination. You are a fixed sign. You definitely know what you want and you go after it and nothing stops you, and it's amazing. It's wonderful to watch. It's wonderful to be around. It's very inspiring, if I may say so. It is also the fact that you are ruled by Pluto. You're all about transformation. You know that to the very deepest part of you, to your heart and soul, right? And so this interesting and beautiful highlighted connection for today for you with Pisces is very similar in so many ways. Pisces is the 2 fish, the duality. Now Pisces is the mutable sign. They mutate and they transform, and they know all about the differences of life and death. And excuse me, and you know, afterlife and spirituality, and they really are very much connected to that at all times, known as the old soul in the zodiac. And you being the ruling planet now, more modernly, of Pluto, I mean, it's all about everything I just said. It's the transformation, life and death, reincarnation, reinvention. This is something that you do throughout your life, and it excites you. It gives you that impetus and momentum that you want in your life. And then there's that still historically, like I said, fiery energy that Mars has been your ruling planet. And so you have both, as far as I'm concerned. And it's interesting because Pisces has historically the beautiful benevolent planet of Jupiter as their ruling planet, and now more modernly Neptune, the sea of the undergod, you know, the god of the underworld, I should say. And just this Neptunian kind of incredible, obscure, kind of mysterious, sometimes hazy, fantasized kind of reality versus non-reality, you know, spirit versus earthly, 3-dimensional kind of energies. It's just all intertwined, and I don't know, there's a great attraction to you. You both understand each other, you know, just naturally. You have similar wants and fundamental needs, and like I said, you have deep passions as a water sign, and you're quite intense. You have that intensity about you, Scorpio. People love it or they stay away from it. I'll be honest, you know, sometimes people can't handle that. You're straightforward a lot of times. There's no mincing words with you. There's no real gray areas, in other words. And I feel like this wonderful aspect of, well, the fact that the planet Jupiter, the ruling planet originally of Pisces, has been in Pisces. It went into it on May 13th. And it's just a little short stint. It'll be there through July 28th of this year. And then it goes back into Aquarius. So positive energies, positive influences are surrounding you now. And you're feeling that because when Jupiter is in a water sign like yourself, you're going to get more of those beautiful, feelings and emotions and energies coming to you. You can definitely utilize them and connect with them very, very well. And that's what's happening. And I think you must agree. Now, we can add to that, astrologically, we've had Mars, your historical ruling planet, has been in Cancer. It's leaving in another day or so, I think, when it goes into Leo. But nevertheless, it's been in Cancer. So it's motivating you and giving you that energy, giving you that surge, and making you realize this new moon eclipse tomorrow in Gemini is a powerful, beautiful, transformational energy that's going to really lift you up and really surge you going straight forward into your dreams and your passions and your intentions for months to come. So I love the harmonious energy. I love the ease of it for you, because you deserve that. When you do get into the intensity and the darker parts of you, with that Pluto, we go into the shadow sides and the parts that don't feel as comfortable, that we're trying to work through them and to release things that don't make us comfortable and all the variables that go along with that. That's happening, but it's happening in a beautiful way. Even being in Gemini season, which we're in, I find many Scorpios and Geminis connecting and collaborating, because they just, once again, the mutable aspect of Gemini, the mercurial mind that Gemini has, even though it's in retrograde now, so it's a little cloudier, things are slowed down, and that's okay. It's time to revisit, to sit with our intentions, to sit with our intuitions and our power within, which is extremely important, extremely powerful to manifest and so forth. So I like this energy for you too. It's versatility there. It's compromise. It's certainly conversation. I mean, Gemini is an air element, so it's the mind. It's expansion of the mind and thoughts and ideas and commerce, and networking and getting together and improving and changing, seeing new things, opening new doors, opening new mindsets, opening our mind in general. This is really, really a good time. It feels beautiful. The energies and the readings have been amazing. What else can I say? I said pretty much everything. I just feel like right now, there's a real sense of harmony in this relationship. It doesn't have to be mad love or, major commitment, but it's someone or something, or that energy, which of course with Jupiter and Pisces we're all feeling right now, it's really awe-inspiring and extremely triggering for your creativity, and the part of you that is fixed, yes, but wants to expand and wants to transform and grow. And you can do that. You can write down anything you have in mind with this beautiful new moon eclipse tomorrow in Gemini, and just be patient and sit back, which you're very good at anyway. You don't necessarily just randomly push through anything. I think you give it a whole lot of thought, and in relationships too. Like, you're not just out there willy-nilly. You're very selective. You're mysterious, and people think a lot of times they know what you're feeling, and it's not like you're intentionally trying to hide it, but yes, they know a fair amount. There's a surfacey thing, and you do the what am I trying to say? The pleasantries and such. It's not phony. It's just, you get to your surfacey, but not until somebody really is important and really, really strikes a chord do you feel that need to reveal and to be one with that person, and a lot of times it's through sensual and physical contact that you really feel like you get to know people. So let us read the three major categories and see what Spirit has to say for this particular highlighted connection. And I always say, if you don't have anybody in mind right now, or you did, but it's not happening now with this Pisces, I mean, the retrogrades always bring people back, and I actually look forward to that, and it happened this time as well. It happened in the shadowy period just before Mercury did go into retrograde, but it will go forward on the 22nd. So envision, imagine, inspire, have all the intentions of what you want to do moving forward, because it's a transformational time for you and everybody on this planet. And I think it's positive, positive, positive. I'm absolutely feeling that. And it's incremental, you know, and it's fast and kind of furious in the way with this Gemini energy, but it'll even itself out. It'll balance itself all out, and wonderful repercussions and, you know, changes of, you know, lifetime type changes, you know, life-worthy changes will appear and show up for you. The first category is always the overall energy that brought you to the reading. And you have the King of Swords. Well, this has come up more than once, and I love it. This is that air energy. The King, the most mature, the straightforward. Let's get this real conversation going now. Let's get the truth out. And you know you love the truth. You will dig deep for the truth, Scorpio. You're not interested in just fly by night kind of, oh yeah, I guess if she said so or he said so. No. You will do your own due diligence. You will do your own investigating. And that's powerful, because the truth will come out for a lot of us now in the next couple of months. And some of it will be quite shocking from what I'm understanding and what I'm feeling and the messages coming through and the dreams, which is also great ways and signs that'll come to you during this time. If it hasn't already, please let me know. I would love to know. I would love to, you know, have you share what you would choose to share, Scorpio, with me. But this is beautiful. This is conversations. This is, you know, absolute truth. Like I said, it's positive and it's mature and it's real. It's something like tangible. And I also see it as being institutions in some way. So help coming through with maybe your health, maybe your finances. You know, these are the higher institutions a lot of times with the swords, law, medicine, those sort of things. And somebody that's going to be very, very, very helpful to you, a mentor, teacher, kind of, you know, counselor, guidance kind of person comes through with this particular card. And you could be that as well. You could be that guide. You could be really focusing and really wanting to up your game as far as how you do communicate and express yourself. It's huge now with, well, Jupiter's been in Aquarius. It'll go back into Aquarius on July 28th through the end of the year. That's all about our mind. And you know, you are incredibly capable of understanding the human psyche. It's another thing about you as a water sign that's a little different. I mean, we all can, and the other water signs are very, very psychic as well, and very capable and clairvoyant and clairessence, all the clairs. But you really love to study the human mind and how it works and ticks, you know. You kind of know things about people and just inherently, and it kind of gives them the willies a little bit, to be honest. But it's also really intriguing and beautiful. And of course, I've known so many Scorpios in the esoteric fields and astrology and that sort of thing. So I love your energy. I like being around Scorpios. And I have a good about 3 major planets in Scorpio. So I do understand certain things about you as well. Empathize, I should say. So I like that for the beginning and the first category. And then we go on to the second, which is the possible blessings or obstacles. And for you in this beautiful connection, ooh, okay, the devil. Well, I love the devil when it comes up. It is under the major possible blessings or obstacles. And this is just reminding you the major arcana, representing the sign of Capricorn, the earthly things that we get really tempted by, right? And want to just like sometimes forget about the real important things that we really truly live by, our standards, our morals, and those type of things come into it. It's just a warning for you to be very aware of not jeopardizing that, not ever trading your standards or anything of that nature or your values for some quick fix or vice or, you know, something that'll help you to, if you will, escape, which is a big, shadowy kind of an archetype for the Pisces. You know, escapism, very artistic, very creative, very much in another world kind of energy that can make them want to kind of protect and, you know, help, what am I trying to say, when you self-medicate from the stresses and the ugliness of the world. Because Pisces want everything to just be hunky-dory and let's just go with the flow. Let's just love. How about that? And it's beautiful when it's like that, and it can be. And a lot of times right now, I think that's happening. But when it's not, you have to realize, okay, first of all, don't be so harsh on yourself for the times that you may have a vice that's not the most healthy. Just take it a step at a time. Do what you can. Love yourself. Be kind to yourself. And also this involves other people that are maybe toxic and in your way, and you need to release that. And that's what this new moon is going to allow you to do. And it's always going to happen. There's going to be new moons every month. Not new moon in Pisces, not new moon eclipses in Gemini. But I will say that just to be loving and caring is the most important thing you can be to yourself and to others. So if there's an obstacle, it's that you have a vice, you're aware of it, you feel like maybe at this point it is kind of holding you back. It's not really, it's getting to be more of a burden than what was at one time fun, or a release or an escape. So just reminding you of that, and to just deal with it as you will, or ask for other people to recommend somebody that might be able to help you, someone objective, a counselor, once again, a spiritual leader, whatever it is for you. Maybe to just meditate more and just sit and just ask your higher power for the answers that are always going to be there for you. And just to have that incredible faith and belief, because this energy will bring that too. And by the way, Jupiter in Pisces is about healing, and the veil is a lot thinner, between this world and the next, and the afterlife and so forth. So it's a great time to just allow that in and ask for that, if that is what you're wanting. Write that down, boy, for this new moon intentions. So I like that. It just is a reminder. And you'll be better off for it. It's for your highest good. That's the most important thing about any of these readings, and it's always free choice. If it doesn't work this time, you'll try it again. I know you will. And that's what's meant to be. And you'll be guided. You'll be given divine guidance, of course. So the final category is that of finances. And it is about money. It's about energy. Energy is everything. And you feel it. You pick up on that, Scorpio. And so do you, Pisces. And the two of you probably can just be together and not even speaking many times, and just fully immersed in each other's energy, and then that powerful connection that you feel. So for finances, you've got the beautiful major arcana of strength. And I like this a lot because it came up just yesterday or the day before. Well, strength and the ability to do pretty much anything we want to do. And really understanding that, strength to get up and go and do what we have to do to make the money we want to make, and knowing that, even if we don't feel that energetic at this moment, it's going to all start getting better and stronger, because this also represents the sign of Leo. And we're about to approach, like I said, Mars going into Leo. So if you've been a little bit concerned, maybe physically, about, wow, I don't have that get up and go, and I thought by now this would all start to really get back to some sort of normalcy. Well, just so you know, I have days where I'm like, yes, I'm back. And then the next day I'm not. So it's still going to be like that. This is the season of Gemini, with the duality and the changes and the possible ups and downs and overs and out. It's non-predictable. It's fun and adventurous at times, but it's not like something you can just hold on to per se, which is something to really consider. And then with both Pisces, Jupiter and Pisces, and Gemini season, and the eclipse all being in that kind of energy, just be really, really patient and loving once again, and know the strength is going to come through. That energy will really, really pick you up. It's going to feel really, really motivated, and then there's more time for fun, and you're going to allow that to happen. You're not going to work as much. I know you can be workaholics, both of you. And it's time to even that out, and work on the balance of love and work and friends and family and all the variables that you do in that regard, okay? Strength is there for you. Certainly by Leo season, money should really start to be picking up for you and feeling really good. A new opportunity for work, a new income, you know, maybe a new entrepreneurial thing. I know so many Pisces that they have it together when it comes to their own businesses and interventions and, inventions of ways that they can incorporate their time frame they need, because, you know, they need to have that downtime, as do you, Scorpio. With this energy thing that you pick up on with everybody, it's exhausting. So allowing you to, you know, pick and choose your hours as a, you know, sole proprietor or owner of your own business is really wonderful. I think more and more people are starting to go that route. I love it. And 8 is the number that is associated with this master major arcana, and that's power. That is absolute abundance, incredible manifestation abilities. So use it, embrace it, as the word was yesterday for the other oracle messages I'll be reading. And so I'm going to add the rune that I like to do now. It's like the cherry on the cake, the sundae, if you will. It just kind of culminates this reading for you. I put it on the second category of possible blessings or obstacles. And for you, oh, it looks like a lightning bolt, which I kind of really dig. You know, there's that powerful, you know, yellow solar plexus energy coming with that devil. You know, the devil has a bad rap, and it is representative of the sign of Cancer, but Cancer is Capricorn. Capricorn is an earth sign, and they're very, very, very hardworking and very determined to succeed in whatever they do, and they don't stop until they do, which you love, Scorpio. You love that energy. So once again, I know a lot of people that are Scorpio and earth element connections, because they work extremely well together and they have that same kind of drive and fervor about what they do, because I love the benefits it brings, as long as you can keep that balance. And it's about the power within us and the strength we have. We can do anything, we just have to do it in a way that's not going to burn us out. And you individually know what that is. So let me read to you what this is specifically, because I have my little cheat sheet over here. And the amethyst on this, it rewards away that extra toxic energy as well, and it protects you. So if you have a chance to use or carry with you amethyst, it's really a very spiritual and healing stone as well. So let me write this down, or put that down, I should say, and see what we got here and what the meaning is, and if it's very synchronistic with your reading. Okay, it's so willow, number 16, and that equals a 7. 7 is magical in many ways, and there's so many references to 7. There's 7 colors in the rainbow. There's 7, I forget, but you know, lucky 7. And then also 7, overcoming difficulties. So it has 2 duality meanings to it, like most numbers do. But that's a good one, because it's time to overcome the difficulties. It's time to start the new cycle for yourself. You have all the energies there working for you and with you. So we'll go inside and see what it says specifically. And it says 16. The time frame is between February 12th and February 27th. So we're talking between Aquarius and Pisces. A lot of a watery energy going there, a lot of creativity, a lot of sensitivity, a lot of heart-centered feeling, passion, love. I feel so emotional these days, because whenever I have the chance to be talking to someone or seeing my clients again, it really, really excites me and warms my heart. It's what I've missed dearly in the last year or so. So the words associated, the sun. Wow, okay, there's that yellow. How awesome is that? Can't make this stuff up. The sun, the power of the sun is within us, you know, to ward off things that don't work and that aren't for our highest good. We can do it. It seems hard at first. I know, when you have a habit or something you've been used to doing and you're used to having it, you got to be gentle, like I said, but my gosh, you weren't born with it. You can certainly overcome it. Or people that do not belong in your life, and you know this, so time to let it go. So the sun, the words associated are energy, success, genius, activity, self-control. There's the devil, self-control, self-mastery, victory over intrigues and passions. Victory over intrigues and passions. Okay, so once again, the devil can make passions just seem so necessary, right, Scorpio? You know what I'm saying. But then again, maybe it's not the best thing for you. So kind of, victory over that. Just knowing that that isn't going to control you. It has to come because you're wanting it and you're knowing it's the best thing for you, right? I love that. That is a beautiful cherry for that wonderful connections reading for you today. So let's move on to your oracles. This is for every single Scorpio and every one of your connections, Scorpio, because you have a lot of connections. People are drawn to you, and you're very, very capable of really teaching and motivating people, which is a beautiful trait, and you just, I don't know, you're good people. You're good people, very loyal. So let me just shuffle a little bit here. I've shuffled them before, but this is actually the Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck by John Holland. I was reading and have been using for the first half of the month of June the Gilded Tarot. Beautiful deck. It feels good. It has a lot of good energy, I find. And you can always get those, online and so forth. So your messages, oh, I love this so much for you. Oh my gosh. Well-deserved reward. And look at on the top. Like you're at the top of this, on the top of the pedestal basically, and there's this vibrancy and love and aura about it. And the gold, once again, the power you have is just, it's being brought back up again, because I think it might have been maybe diminished a bit, it's understandable. It's just transformation, right? You got this. You've done this. You're back on top again. And it's number 9, so it's the completion. It was the end of all the times that you've just been going through that are just like, you questioned it. Let's just put it that way. I don't know you personally. These are general readings, but you know what I'm saying. I think we all can fully understand because we all went through the exact same thing last year. Well, no, I mean, it affected us differently, but we all were very aware of what was happening at the exact same time. So that in itself was pretty mind-boggling to me. But I'm going to read to you what it says, okay, for the well-deserved reward. And that is the orange. So that's under the category of emotions. And that's the emotions are the cups. How perfect is that? Pretty amazing, right? We got the highlighted reading, which was definitely both of you being water and cups. And bear with me because I'm almost here. Should be this one. Is that red? Okay, if it is, I'm mistaken. And I kind of get it, yeah. I guess that's considered red. And what that is the element of pentacles. So that's the grounded, stable, secure. Look at how thick this block this person is standing on. I mean, there's nothing that's going to move. Not at all. It's very, very sturdy and strong. And it's going to last. It's permanent. As permanent as things can be, right? In this very short lifetime we have. So it says, for number 9, I mean, we have a pretty good idea, but I don't remember this one, so I'm excited to read it for you. The key words: discipline, grace, gracious, compassion, and satisfaction. A lot of compassion going on there. Your efforts are paying off. When this card appears, it suggests that you have seen or will soon find your relationships falling into place. It hasn't always been easy, but you have had the discipline to persevere. Of course, you are a persevering, fixed sign, and you don't stop. As you work to create fulfilling relationships, you sometimes had to give more than you would have liked. But you've seen the positive result of that action. You kept the ultimate goal in mind. You saw the big picture, in other words. That's hugely important right now. This year, moving forward, in general, right? Your intentions, let them be the broader picture, okay? Of what's to come, what's happening now always, but then what's to come. And you have that insight too, if you really listen. You will be guided. Well, I love that. Well deserved. So we'll finish with the beautiful oracle, but I will ask if you would be so kind as to help me by pushing the subscribe button or the like button or share, thumbs up, all those wonderful things that people can do when we have YouTube channels like ours. And you could have one too. And really the subscribe, I've been using this lately as an explanation that I love because I heard it from another fellow tarot reader. And basically, subscribing is following. It's not like you're subscribing to anything or paying for anything. You're not going to get a bunch of blast emails. You will get emails if you push the notification bell, because that's when you're letting me know that I upload, and that's what that would be. But nothing else, just pure, unadulterated, kind gesture of subscribing. And then YouTube helps me on my end to continue to do my channel, continue to grow, and eventually make a livelihood out of it. You know, I've been doing this for years, but I only just started on, well, it's been a while now. A good year and a half ago, I started on YouTube. So yes, that would be great. And that's enough said. I know you get the gist. If you feel it, you'll do it. I know that about you. So, and I appreciate it. So your final message is the Super Attractor Manifestation deck. I just pulled this yesterday. Here it is again. I slow down and listen to the guidance that's available to me. I feel like this is probably something we all really need to understand and feel. And you know, it's really cool is at the top here, you have the moon, but you have the new moon eclipse. And that's not just a coincidence. So this is strong. Like I said, this is more, it's like a new moon on steroids, as they say. It's very influential. You can tap in and channel that in, and you can make amazing, amazing new starts and new initiatives in your life. And the ones that are already there, you can just add to them in some way, right? So it's not all about completely starting new. And by the way, don't be feeling obligated to do it starting tomorrow, okay? Because that time frame when the actual eclipse is happening is so powerful that you want to really just kind of sit and allow, and especially waiting until after the retrograde of Mercury when it goes forward on the 22nd. That'd be your best bet. But I love this. I love the reading. I love the guidance and love that's being sent to you because you deserve it. It is well-deserved rewards. And so take good care of yourself. Come on back for your mid-month readings. I'll be here for you. And until then, thank you. Bye for now.